Hello everyone and welcome to our Friday night D&D session. We are Gutsy Goblin and we're here to have some fun and hopefully entertain you. When we last left off, the group seemed to have found themselves hitting all the major clues in the investigation that they were on in terms of finding out what happened to the Red Wreath. They spent the night in the Silver Star Inn. Korth and Dracus made a new friend by the name of Taylor. Alaria and Lone snuck into a room and ransacked it. Uvdu sat at the front counter and waited for chicken.
I was very sad that I couldn't tell my stories like I wanted.
There'll be time, I promise.
Okay, good.
In the morning, that ended up going late into the night. They ended up having a late, long rest and waking up at around 11 in the morning, heading over to the Slumber Trundle, meeting up with the remnants of the Red Wreath, and they explained everything that happened to Castian, and Castian suggested it's time to go talk to Captain of the Guard, Hathor Oris. And so with that, they decided to make their way to the castle.
Yes.
Yes.
With Castian in tow, correct?
Castian is leading the back of this.
He's so nice.
Some of us.
So as you guys make your way down the main thoroughfare, around the big water feature fountain, continuing to head southward, you pass the gold mine and the... I can never remember most of my places, even though I got them written down.
The place with the things.
The Harl Home. The one that's named after the city, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. It's been a week. Okay.
It's true.
You guys make your way past the gold mine and the Harl Home, across the bridge, and you see two figures. You see one very large elf man, large pointy ears,
Very
silver
large
hair.
as in tall, or
Tall.
very large as in...
Very tall. Very svelte, very slender physique. Very long hair, braided, pointy ears, very triangular jaw. Just, you look at him, you're like, elf.
Okay.
And then you see beside him a human male. Will you describe what they see, please?
They see like a kind of a middle-aged man with long black hair and a very thick black beard. He's wearing red sleeveless robes as his arms are covered and some of his face are covered in old runes that you're not sure what language they're a part of. He also has like various leather armor part of his wizardly robes. So.
All right.
I have a tattoo too. It's right here.
As you get further and closer, you hear the voice, Castian. And then Castian, please hold on a second. And he leaves the group, heads forward. There's a brief discussion. At that point, he returns with, everyone, this is Aldous.
Aldous actually makes like a slight bow.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm gonna offer a hand.
Aldous.
I will vigorously shake your hand. I am Korth.
Aldous endures and is like,
He's very good at making friends.
I can see that.
I just sniff him.
Hello?
Make that face that the cat makes when it smells something like.
Yeah.
Eh.
So, Castian will say, he is unknown to us from the Practitioner Arcanum, and
Was it?
you're not really familiar with all the different factions in the world, are you?
Well, not unless they pertain to me directly, no.
Well, as you are a magic user, you should know.
What?
Sick bird.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Wait a minute. I'm not a magic user. I'm blessed.
By the gods, I've heard.
Yes. Yeah, there you go. See?
There's a difference.
Well, off to the castle, shall we?
Sounds good. Let's go. Spellcaster. Boy. Never heard of such a ridiculous notion.
Castian's just like,
Aldous shakes his head.
and he kind of like mouths to you, Aldous. He like looks at you and he's like, I'm sorry. You guys make it across the bridge. You guys make it across the bridge, and the guards escort you up to the main door. It opens up, and Hathor is inside. Yes, Castian. Your messenger is already here. Said you would be on their way. Yes, I've brought the group, and they have a lot of information to pass along to you. Is there anywhere we can talk in private? He says. Yes, I'll find a spot for us to talk in private. Please, walk with me, talk with me. If you wouldn't mind waiting here, please. I'm just speaking to you guys.
Sounds good.
All right.
Come get us when you need us.
So, they're going to be gone for about 5 or 6 minutes. Is there anything you guys would like to do in the 5 or 6 minutes? All right. So inside, you see, well, this is the Stonewood City, right? The castle itself, the keep, as they call it, is a lot of the stone wood from the forest outside, and a lot of quarried wood from the quarry just to the south of the city. There's some very nice paintings inside. It doesn't look overly new, like probably like 900 years old. Got some nice tapestries. It's well lit. There's a good amount of people here, as opposed to what you saw in Heron's Landing at Eric Young. I guess you weren't there for that. But what you guys saw in Eric Younger's place in Heron's Landing, there's a lot more of like a servant's presence and a guard's presence.
Okay. Is there like stuff on shelves and knickknacks?
Yeah.
I want to start picking stuff up and putting it down.
And just putting it back.
All right. So
So
Korth
curious.
breaks off.
Maybe a little louder than necessary.
Korth breaks off from the group and just starts.
Court.
What?
That's your name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you be a little more gentle? Like, do you understand gentle?
No.
So Korth breaks off from the group and he starts picking up books and flipping through them and putting them down.
Stop reading those books, you nerd.
Picks up like fruit bowls and puts them down, and like he's looking for something by the looks of it.
Just looking at things.
What are you looking for?
That's what they're here for, right? Looking at?
Everyone roll a perception check, please.
Are we perceiving what Korth is looking at?
Oh, I only got 10.
20.
14.
19.
All right. So you guys see Captain of the Guard, Hathor Oris, and he's making a hand motion, and Alaria and Dracus are like, cool, and they just start walking.
I will put down what I'm holding and start walking.
All right, you start following?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll follow him too.
All right. You guys are led through different corridors, coming around corners, going upstairs, heading towards a second story. You guys make your way to the second story. You go around a few more bends and turns, and you find yourself in the guards' barracks, where Captain Hathor stops, turns around, and in a voice you've heard before, says, I thought I would be rid of you.
What?
What?
I
recognize
just got here.
Yeah, this is all new to you.
Like all this
I
is like
immediately regret this.
Okay.
Looking around the room, you see two dead.
Were we disarmed?
No?
Haha.
I'm going to immediately reach for a weapon.
Okay, well, you can go ahead and do that. Looking around the room, you see two dead soldiers with green sashes, and two dead soldiers in Ryland colors.
Which is the castle.
Around. Yeah. And they're gonna yell, "Guards! Guards!"
So the dead ones yelled.
Half the Horus is gonna yell,
Oh.
"Guards!" At which point, footsteps are heard rushing towards the room. Door swings open, and there's Korth, weapon in hand.
Yeah.
3 dead bodies on the ground, and the captain of the guard.
My weapon's clean.
You guys gonna do anything?
I'm like, whoa. Hey! Nothing happened. We got here to find these bodies.
I don't know what's going on here, because he's talking in a funny voice and all these people are dead.
So, like, I have anything in my, I'll just comment, if you let me explain, we literally just entered this room to find 3 dead bodies. And then the captain of the guard was calling for more guards.
Roll persuasion.
Sure. That is a 15.
15. Okay. They're looking at you, they're looking at their boss, and they're gonna pull their weapons.
Aldous lets out a gigantic sigh.
I will pull my weapon back and say, I'm not here to fight you.
That's refreshing.
I'm here to... There's one I'm here to fight, not them.
And then at that point, they're gonna start laughing. Captain Horus is gonna start laughing, and the voice is gonna change and say, "What are you talking about? Kill them!" Roll initiative.
It's me, your friend Gabrielle. I've come to kill you.
From the future!
Angry German scientist is the campaign.
25 to 20.
Nope.
Loser.
20 to 15. 15 to 10.
13.
All right. 10 to 5.
I got 9.
I got
I
6.
got 9 as well.
Okay, so what's your dex?
3.
What's your dex?
My dex is a +1.
+1. Okay, so 1, Korth, and you had a 6. All right. So you guys find yourself in the room.
Oh, I thought we were in the hallway.
Nope, you find yourself in the guards' barracks. 2 guards immediately grab Dracus and Ilaria and grapple them.
Oh no.
Where's the other door? There's 2 doors.
Nope, there's only 1 door. The 1 door you came in. And 2 guards just entered in. So, where would you guys be in the room?
Did you say the ones in the room were like dead?
There's 3 dead guards in the room, and 2 more came in.
Where are the dead ones?
Over here in this area.
Okay.
Alice was trying to, talk to people. Yes.
I don't know. Imagine we were all probably in the same general area.
Yeah, what do you want
This is, what's his name?
Captain of the guard.
Thor.
All right, because you were gonna hit him.
I was pointing at him.
Yeah.
I wasn't, striking. I was just
Yep.
weapon
Okay.
ready.
I like how the miniature illustrates that.
All right.
Except I got a big
So,
collar.
top of the round, he's going to go first. And with Korth directly in front of him.
Rage, yes.
That's first hit is going to be a 26. Yeah, that's going to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. Just maybe. You wouldn't know.
And that's going to be 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Second attack.
Oh boy.
Let's probably roll that dice first. That one's definitely going to miss. And they are going to use a key point.
Roll again.
No, not roll again. No. Flurry of blows. That is going to be a 17 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, stunning strike. Make a DC. Make a wisdom save.
Oh no.
16.
A con save.
19.
Better. Yeah, you succeed. And then the last attack is going to be a modified 20 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Minimum damage, so that's going to be 6.
Well, that hurt.
Uvdu, you're up.
Okay, I am going to see my friend Korth getting pummeled.
Yep.
And I am going to I am going to cast Shield of Faith upon him
Okay.
so that he gets +2 AC
There you
for
go.
up to 10 minutes.
There we go.
Concentration.
Yes.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Okay, you are concentrating.
And I think that's all I'm going to do because I'm still confused about what's going on.
Okay. The one guard that just entered the room, he's kind of taken back as to what's going on.
Aren't we all?
Wow. He's not going to attack just yet. He's going to kind of give the captain a sideways look. He's going to hold an
I just
action.
went through my weapon, and he struck me.
Yeah, he just attacked an unarmed lizard.
Lone, you're up.
I just withdrawn.
Yeah. I mean, you still have arms, I'll give you that.
Yes. Yes. 2 of them.
Yes.
Or at least 2.
They're very nice.
Can I try and hide here?
Did you bring your weapons? Missing counter.
I don't know what guns are, but get ready for the show.
That's it.
I got an 8.
All right. Who are you trying to hide from? Everyone?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot the guy that shot Korth.
Okay.
Or
Oh.
try to.
Yep. He rolled a 2 on his perception check for a total of 7. So you're good.
Okay. Do I
Right.
roll with just 1?
No, you have advantage.
Okay.
You're hidden from him.
Wow, it's been a while, man. Hasn't even been that long. Modified 21.
Yep. That'll hit.
So then I get D8 and then I get 2 sneakies.
Mm-hmm.
16 damage.
Okay. They're going to use a reaction to try to deflect your missile.
Missile.
Yeah, I have missiles now.
She's got like a crossbow and there's just a missile on it.
Sounds really Wile E. Coyote to me.
That's how we operate here. She's also wearing that like bat
Okay.
suit.
They catch the bolt and it goes like through their hand, so it does damage, but not as much as you were hoping it would. Okay. Korth.
I would absolutely love to rage.
Nice.
Korth rages.
Very angry. And I'm going to bring my halberd down on him.
Go for it.
I'm very proud.
Oh, that is 19?
That'll hit.
Sweet.
That was cocked. Oh. So 5 damage.
Okay. Yeah, you break his guard and just kind of hit him pretty hard as he's wincing in pain from missing that arrow grab. The second guard is going to He's going to listen to his boss, and he's going to rush the closest one, which is going to be Aldous.
So I'm clearing your +2 for damage from because you're raging.
Ooh, probably not. So 7.
There you go.
My bad. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's okay. Like I'm an encyclopedia of rules, so I'll probably be like, hey, did you forget that thing?
That's great.
He's like, yes, please do that.
Okay, so he runs up to Aldous, and he's going to hold an action in the event that you do anything harmful. Who's still standing there with his hands up.
Yeah.
And it is your turn, Aldous.
Boy, oh boy, what do I do in this situation? Like, everything is. Oh wait, I'm going to probably be arrested anyways.
Everything is fine. This is fine.
Sure. That's what we'll call it.
Yeah, you just met us.
Like literally 10 seconds
Welcome
ago.
to the party.
If anything, Aldous says some strange speech, and you recover 3 HP as
Feeling quite
some
refreshed.
weird holy nonsense that you're not sure where it came from.
I would not have been paying attention.
Yeah, you're too angry.
I feel great.
I feel good. Maybe I just feel so good. You know what?
I'm just gonna take credit for it myself.
I was prepared for that when I helped.
If anything,
Almost as much as a bard, but
Aldous will actually. What would be the best thing to do? I mean, Aldous will cast Guiding Bolt at the monk man. The punch
Okay,
man.
sure.
That is 13 to hit.
That misses.
Well, Aldous, if anything, points his hand, shoots a runes go around it. He shoots, curses.
And that guard makes an attack at you with a spear.
Sure.
And misses.
Whoops.
Aldous, rough day for you too, huh?
He's still confused as to what the heck's going on.
Me too.
Movement.
I took his swing. I mean, if anything, he will
Back away slowly.
Yeah, just again, he like offhanded shot. Walk away. Get out of there.
did I already get an opportunity to attack him?
He used his reaction to attack him, so he doesn't get an opportunity attack.
Oh.
Cause he ready.
Oh.
He readied an action and then used his reaction to use that
Yeah,
action.
gotcha.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for you to attack him. Got it.
Okay.
All this confusion.
It's okay. There's a lot of like little
Yeah.
levers
No.
you have to worry about. I got
Captain of the guard is going to
Captain of the God.
take another
Yeah.
step
Oh,
towards
it's the
you.
captain of the guard.
15 hits.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no.
No, it
I
doesn't.
have a
He's got
+2.
+2 AC.
Sorry.
Oh,
That
there you
would
go.
That would have been a little, just below the line.
Then that second attack doesn't hit either.
I got you, buddy. That's
And
what I do with my time.
they used one of their lucky points and still missed.
just like a little soap and just scrubbing them down.
I'm all slippery now.
You
That's
are all
far-
slippery now.
That's part of the spell.
Move, do you're up.
Okay, so I'm busy concentrating to make sure that Korth is nice and slippery.
Yeah.
But while I'm doing that, am I able to like talk to the guard that's behind me?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna like turn around and look at him and be like, "Hey, kiddo, there's something wrong with your boss. He ain't talking right."
Roll persuasion.
I will. 18. Not very persuasive.
You rolled a 19 and got a -1.
Have you met me? I'm not good at convincing people things.
The orc walks up to you.
You're
Something's wrong with
pretty
your
good at
boss.
it.
He's
Yeah.
human.
If I'm gonna make friends, you can persuade people.
Okay, good to know.
An angry lizard.
And I'm just gonna keep concentrating on keeping Korth slippery.
So,
Grease stuff lizard guy. Can't catch me.
Well, he's just got all
I
those
am only
muscles.
wearing light. This is great.
Are you like in the middle of combat still making those like bodybuilder poses?
so guard number 1, after his buddy was attacked, he's going to move his steps forward here and get beside Uvdu, and he's going to take a swing at you,
Of course he is.
or take a stab at you with the spear. It's going to be a modified 20
Whoa.
Son of a bitch. Now I gotta hit him.
for minimum damage. You take 4 points of damage.
I'm still gonna hit him.
You go right ahead.
Concentration.
Roll yeah. You have to roll a 10 or higher.
Hit 3.
Okay,
Sorry,
so
bud.
That's okay.
You're-
I'll save
you're-
you once.
You're not slippery
You're
anymore.
no longer oiled.
He's just like, oh.
All dry.
I like being slippery.
Lone, you're up.
Do I recognize the voice? Is it familiar to me?
Yeah. You've heard this voice before.
And it is.
You tell me. You're the one who's supposed to be
Dan, all
taking
your
notes.
voices sound the same.
I don't know who it is.
I don't know either, so I guess instead of knowing things, I'm gonna attack things.
It's that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harriet?
It's me, Puppet! Surprise, bitches!
I'd be so upset if this was
I would also be so.
I trusted her.
She even gave us this nice alchemical jug.
Okay. I'm gonna attack the guy who attacked Ubdu.
Okay.
Thank you.
Do I get advantage because he's in proximity?
You don't get advantage, but
I
you
get
will
my
get sneak attack.
Okay. All of my rolls are terrible today. I got 11.
Nope. Goes wide.
Yes, but does it bank off the wall and hit the other guy?
Nah, definitely that's not.
That would have been nice.
Okay, and then I'm gonna hide again. Or do I? Am I still hidden?
No, you shot since last time, so you've made yourself known. So yeah, if you want to hide.
Modified 20.
Yeah.
She gone.
Swap.
Okay. Korth.
Well, I am very angry, and he hit me pretty hard, so I'm going to use Hungry Jaws, and I'm going to bite him.
Ooh, yeah.
Go for it.
Dude.
Go for the ears.
Those are the tastiest parts.
Oh.
No ears for you.
So that's a 7.
No ears for you.
Nom, 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 nom.
Okay, so as you go to like,
It's a pretty obvious move.
as you go to like plant like an arm on this creature to like take a bite out of him, you like you go to put your arm where the shoulder would be, and your hand falls kind of through the body, and you bite and like bite nothing but air, despite the fact that you can see a head in your mouth. And you just
Yum.
I'm proud of you for going for the ears.
It's the easiest part to bite off, right?
Guard 2 is gonna see that and just kind of like, I don't think I get paid enough for this.
No, you don't.
He's gonna apologies.
Just gonna peace out.
If that happened, I would have. I can also, as a bonus action, I can disengage. You know that. Not disengage. Sorry, I'm going to move away, back up, because I have a 10-foot halberd. I'll
Yep.
take that extra 5 in between us.
Sure. All right. So you move back 5 feet.
He gets his opportunity, but at disadvantage.
That's right, because you took the eagle. No.
Yeah.
Disadvantage. Miss.
Good.
That'd be
He's some
13.
sort of flying wizard.
Soon. Not really soon, but soon. Someday.
Aldous,
If I eat
you're
enough eggs, eventually I will fly.
Well,
That's why you're eating eggs.
at this point in time,
It's a backstory, but we didn't
with
need
the
that.
whole shadowy nonsense going on, Aldous will turn and cast Sacred Flame on the monk person.
That's your
DC
It is my
13 dex save. They do not benefit from cover under full cover.
Yep.
Spell center or something.
They are going to use their second lucky point.
Sacred Flame
Oh.
has built-in.
It's this one.
You cannot dodge God itself.
Oh.
Now he'll make the save.
I watch
Okay,
him.
no damage because Sacred Flame does no damage on a miss.
Yep.
I watch him do Sacred Flame, and I'm like, he is also blessed by the gods.
I'll just like shot you say this and it's just immediate.
It's all right.
No.
It's all right, my new friend. Groupsh loves you. He's blessed you. I can see that now.
Yes, he's blessed me. Yep.
This one's going to run forward in between both of you and take an attack at each of you.
What?
First one's a Korth. That's going to be a 19 to hit.
Sure.
Second one,
Oh, you don't get +2 no more.
that is going to be a 21 to hit.
Tell him to suck a
Did you
lemon.
tell me what the damage was?
Not yet.
Oh.
So it's going to be 13 half to 6 for you.
Yep.
And you, it's going to be 7. And then they're going to use a key point and do Step of the Wind to disengage and move the rest of their movement over to here.
Tarnation?
What's that?
Said what in tarnation?
Right? Utu, you're up.
I'm gonna pick up the guard next to me and throw him at the guy trying to run away.
This is going to take 2 turns to do. All right, roll athletics to see if... Roll to grapple the guard. See if you can grapple the guard first.
Can I grapple the guard?
Can you grab?
Yes.
Yes, I can. 16.
16? Yeah, that beats his AC, so he's definitely grappled.
Come here, you!
What the fuck?
Come here.
I told you there's something wrong with your boss!
Now go talk to him.
Oh, now alive. All right.
I have one guard.
In your pocket.
Just put him in there for later. I need you to guard things.
Lone, you're up.
You can kick the guard if you want. I'm holding him.
Like a Charlie Brown situation.
Yeah, exactly! But I won't pull him away!
Oh man. Well, pretty sure I can still hit him from where I am, right? With the crossbow.
Yeah, you got clear line of sight on.
Well, all my dice suck today. I guess that one's less offensive.
Which one are you going for?
That man.
Okay, well, you have advantage because you did hide at the end of your last turn. Unfortunately, not going to be enough. You got another bolt is going to hit the back wall and just kind of like shatter.
Okay. I'll bust out my candy dice.
Hey. Just progressively get more spooky with your dice.
Like,
Bonus action?
Bonus action to kick the guard.
Just get him right in there. Just,
Your strength was higher, I'd say you could kick him right into the guy, but... like a football.
like team attack grabs the guard.
Literally grappled him by putting your finger on top of his head and waiting. Kick him.
I'm stronger than I look.
I'm gonna try to hide again.
It's true,
Okay.
it's part of my stats.
Oh, you're s-
I do, I have
Hey!
There you go.
Hey!
You, as far as
I
you can
disappeared.
tell, are hidden from the world.
Where did you go?
darkness.
Maybe my dice tray is cursed.
Weird question. Do you want to switch dice trays?
No, because then she's gonna find out hers isn't cursed.
It's
and be mad.
well known that I can't roll dice for shit no matter what they are. So
Oh, okay.
it's just part of my life.
Korth, you're up.
I can easily. Which way does this door open? Inward?
Yes.
I will run to stand in front of the door, and I will ready an attack if he approaches.
Okay.
And I will say, "You're not leaving."
Yeah.
Because I can't. Can I reach him? Actually, I have
Yeah.
10 feet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stab him then.
Stab him.
I'm gonna hit him
Go
with
for
the
it.
halberd.
Make the attack.
Yeah, so 20 modified.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Eat 'em.
Okay, so 12 damage.
Plus your
Yeah,
plus
that's-
2 plus
that's-
2. Okay.
yeah.
That's plus the range.
There you go. That's some good damage.
Yes, much better than
Fuck
last.
that guy.
Guard 2, he's gonna attempt to break grapple.
Oh my god.
Probably not gonna work. He's
No.
not leaving either.
As he's trying to escape, I'm gonna be like,
Just tickle him. You won't.
"Don't bother. I'm gonna throw you, and you're gonna like it."
His face goes from like determined to like concerned. Throw?
Wouldn't be the first time.
Aldous.
Throw baby.
Throw baby.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
He's like, "I baby."
Aldous is going to cast Shatter on that poor fellow.
Okay.
So it is a DC 13 Constitution save.
Constitution, okay. Natural 19 plus 2, so half damage.
Yep. So. Half of 17, so that's 8.
Yep.
As a loud, thunderous clap emits from that area.
Fun. I can do that too.
Good!
Groot truly loves you, my new friend, and I instantly like you.
Lucky you.
Aldous has like one of those grins. Is like, great.
Even though you're small.
Yeah. Why are you blocking the door? Let me out.
Why did I get signed on with these people?
When I get home.
I'm gonna write a strongly worded letter.
Do you get paid enough for this?
You guys are getting paid?
What's she?
Okay, so top of the round. Captain of the Guard is going to see Uvdu grappling the one. Not know where the other one went to. Sees the one directly in front of the door.
That just whacked him.
Alright, yeah, he's gonna have to go for you.
With an attack? Or...
First attack.
Get him, Lizardman.
Cocked. 12 plus 4, that'll hit 16.
Yep.
Okay. It's going to be 6 damage, half to 3. And they're going to use another key point. Stunning strike. Make a constitution save, please.
Ooh, 9.
You are stunned as they hit you. You just, like, your whole body kind of like freezes up.
Good thing I'm in front of that door.
And you're very large.
I can't move. This is perfect.
Everything's going according to plan.
And they're wanting out, so they're going to make a second attack at you. At
I'm
advantage.
assuming you had advantage. Does
Yeah.
this break the stun if it works?
I don't know why he'd attack you. You're just still gonna be the same pile in front of the door that he has to move.
It's going to be a 23.
That hits.
for 7 damage, reduced to 3.
You're the angriest pile I've ever seen.
Can't move, just
Getting
seething,
angrier.
just seething in front of this door. Realizing that's not working. Is going to start cursing and come this way. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And flurry of blows.
How you doing?
I'll be fine.
19.
I'm looking
19 hits.
bruised.
Dexterity save 16, please.
Oh, let's be calm.
That's what happens when you're
That's a 5 total.
5 total. Gets behind you and like pop hits you, and you go flying 15 feet over,
The fuck?
away from.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
You just disengaged.
I mean, he saved me the trouble, really. Really.
Uvdu, you're up.
I am going to say, oh, hello to my new friend. And then.
I would
throw-
catch you by my hands full.
Yeah.
If anything, all
Roll
this is
it.
like,
Roll
can
human.
you just do the thing?
And I'm just going to throw the guard at the enemy.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to roll athletics again.
Okay.
If you're next to her, can you help?
I don't have the turn for it, but I could.
Oh, that's cocked.
Oh, that was so close too.
Was, I mean, just
Just believe on dice cards.
with athletics?
Yeah.
17.
17.
Yep.
You hoist this thing way up in the air. You can only throw him about 20 feet though, so
That works perfect.
Conveniently,
fine.
he's 20 feet.
roll the attack.
How?
Roll a d20 because you don't have proficiency at throwing people.
Yeah.
No, you
Yeah.
don't.
19.
Yeah. Okay. This.
Away you go!
You yeet this poor guard across the way and hit center mass. Just boom. And you know what? Yeah. Doesn't matter who
Yeah,
they
prone.
are. They're knocked prone.
Yeah, boy.
Don't hit me, idiot!
Good job.
Okay, so 140 pounds. Launch 20 feet.
Are we doing some physics here?
I'm just trying to figure out how many d6s to roll here.
I'm also picturing that they both have little birds floating around their heads. That's cheeping noises.
No, that's him.
Are you unconscious?
No, I'm stunned.
Okay.
Wow, okay. You rolled really well on damage there.
That's
You
good.
did it. You knocked him out. With
Did I?
the second human.
No,
Oh.
they're not unconscious, but you did it like over a third of their health in that hit.
Suck it, you turds!
I guess I have to roll for the guard. No, I did roll for the guard too. That means he's dead.
Or get yeet! Just implodes.
Whoops!
No,
Oh well, that happens.
you did one more than the guard's HP.
Okay, that's cool. So I can move now, right?
Yes,
Okay.
you absolutely can.
That's a good question. I don't know
You're
if I
our
can
friend.
help with being stunned. Let's see. I don't know that I can help you if you're stunned.
You can still give him the HP.
Yes, but I can still help you heal. So I'm gonna go head over to my lizard friend because I'm gonna help him. Because I like to balance the universe by eating someone mightily for 20 feet and then helping my friends.
Thus is the wolf. Groomish.
Yes, Scrooge would love it that way.
What would Groosh do? That's what's on one
He
of my
wouldn't heal
bracelets.
his friends.
No, he would not do that. But he
He
would.
would yeet
he
for
would
enemies.
need.
Yes.
He would need friends.
Yeeted. I'm writing that in my notes. Guard to death. I yeeted him to death.
Every campaign we do, you always kill one guard randomly.
Yeah, she
Look.
always throws some kind of body, too.
I'm just doing what I'm good at.
Last time you crunched up a kobold into a turkey and threw it.
I run like a bowling ball.
Tried to.
Oh, that would have been so good if
Okay. After Uvdu, guard 1 is dead. Lone, you're up.
Like, I'm very confused.
He's down.
He is down. Can I hit the man while he's down?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, then
With
good.
advantage, right?
No. Ranged, you get disadvantage on.
What?
If they're prone,
Go kick him.
Because they're
Okay.
just jump on top of them and start stabbing.
Just
that
like a
gets you
pile of
advantage.
bodies.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Do it.
I'm going to do
Go, you
that.
little murder monkey.
I'm gonna stab him with my short sword.
Short.
All right. So you watch Lone
Doggy pile.
come over
is
from the corner
corpse
here,
pile.
out of nowhere, and just start.
Yep.
Roll your attack.
Hey.
That's 22 modified.
22 is gonna hit. I even gave him part cover because he's buried, but that'll still hit.
So 1d6 for short sword, then 2 for. No, not
You don't
short
get
sword,
sneak attack.
just this.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get to double it? Is that advantage?
No.
Got it. 5, 6, 9, 8.
Go, kid. Get him. Stab through the corpse on his body.
I do it in
You
prone.
you watch as Lone rushes over there and just like plunges this short sword right through what looks like a break in the armor, but like you watch as your sword goes in and you don't really feel anything until you get like a little more in, and you just kind of like then you feel the resistance of a body.
I've never done
and-
that before.
You watch as just like blood just pools all around, and this person is now deceased.
Hooray.
From the other side of the door, you hear, "Hey, let us sing!" And you hear thud, thud, thud.
can't get the door
door won't open because Korth is like still stuck in place there. 6 seconds goes by, and he,
Who is it?
it's Captain of the Guard Oris.
Wait
you're in
a
here.
minute.
But you're already in here.
You're dead!
And then you hear Castian. He's like, "Is this Korth?
Yes.
Open the door, please."
Who's this?
It's like, "Castian of the Red Wreath, I walked you here."
I poke him and I'm like, you know him.
You have to ask before you open doors.
It's your
This
boss.
is-
Open
this is
the
normal,
door,
right?
Korth. Open the door, Korth.
I'll like peek it open. Hello.
And you see a very familiar looking half elf and a very familiar looking alive man.
This is weird. And I'll open it and I'll be like, if I had any food, I'd offer it to you. And I'll usher them in.
That's very polite of you.
You guys they make their way inside and they see the pile of dead bodies. And there's Lone in the corner like with a bloody sword.
Can I walk over to what used to be Hathor? I want to pick it up and be like, does the face still look like him?
Yep. So you walk over and you like
I'm gonna
you
like hold it up.
you go to grab and like you put your hand like on the chest, but there's like nothing until you go deeper, and then you're able to like make contact and you pull it up and like your hand is like cut off at about the knuckles.
He seems very,
So I'm
very
gonna pick
thin.
it up. It's light.
Mm-hmm.
Can I go like hold them up to Hathor, see if they look identical?
Spitting image.
Can I perhaps do a Arcana check to understand what is going on?
Sure.
I'm just gonna shake it while he's doing that.
Don't do that. He's
Roll
very
athletics.
thin.
Apparently, I'm too in shock with the eccentric parts of my party as I go to examine.
I'm shaking him too hard.
I can't see.
So you're sitting there watching this thing, and Korth just starts shaking it, and you're like, I don't know why I bothered.
This is
I'm
my
done.
investigation of it.
What do you know?
What's going on here?
Tell us more!
Korth, he's already dead.
Stop! He's
I'm just trying to figure it out.
Just hold it still. So like just. Alright, do you just like flop him on top of me now?
No, I'm just holding him out.
Okay, it's just like.
I like you. You're fun.
Well,
There's a
if
20. I definitely should get him.
You definitely shook them.
If anything, Aldous offers to
I wasn't gonna like.
take
No, I
some
know.
take some time to detect magic to figure out why there's a exact duplicate of the guard here.
Okay, so while you like shook everything out of them,
Oh, did I find?
you said that was your investigation.
Well,
I'm just
sure investigation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Is that are you using a spell slot or are you doing a ritual?
I'm doing a ritual.
Okay, so it'll
detect
take
magic.
11
10 minutes. I like explaining. It's going to take me 10 minutes.
I more meant as Korth. I would have been curious as to why they looked the same, and I just would have shaken it out of my.
Oh, okay. So you're
I'm
not
a-
actually doing an investigation.
No, it was
Okay.
more. I was curious as to what was going on, and I definitely
It's like-
figured this would fix it.
While you shake it with your 20 that you got, you like grab this body, you start like wailing it across the room, and like a coin purse falls out, like a sword falls off of it, and a boomerang hits the floor.
Yeah, I'm not paying attention to that. I'm
Okay.
like, why isn't his face changing?
Shake him harder, kid. Get your answers.
Give him the tats.
It's definitely more of a curiosity shake than a I want money shake.
How else do you learn about stuff?
Either way.
Unless you shake it?
Yeah.
Like I said, a sword falls to the ground, a boomerang falls to the ground, and a coin purse falls to the ground.
I pay attention to none of that.
I know.
I pay attention to all of it.
Lone just-
So
Basically,
after 11 minutes, you get a ping coming from the dead body.
Sweet. Can I tell what type of magic it is?
It is enchantment.
Enchantment. Interesting.
You figured out what you need to know. I'm gonna say I'm tired and drop it.
After you drop it, Aldous will, if anything, will like try and we'll do an investigation to try and figure out if there's like an item on him still that is causing it to still appear.
I
or
shook
is
him
this-
pretty hard. It might have come off.
That is a 19 investigation on the body to see if there's anything else left strange that isn't shaken out of him.
Okay.
Well, I got a 20 on the shake, so.
You started the boots. They don't seem to have anything different. Your hands kind of like go past the illusion. Sorry, it's illusion magic. And your hands go past the illusion. You start making your way up, and you very quickly realize this is not a guy at all. When you get to the top there, you feel something on the head, and you like pull it off, and the facade just disappears.
How'd you do that?
And you have in your hand
I am a wizard.
No, you're not.
Goes back.
so.
Bless
You-
River Gouache.
You now have like a toque in your hand.
I may, if anything, just because I'm pretty sure the guards and whatnot. Do you mind if I keep this to understand if it's cursed or not?
At this point, Castian and Hathor were like,
Standing there for 11 minutes while his
Wow.
body was shaking and investigating.
they're at this point. Castian is probably just kind of like, no, just let it happen. It's a lot easier if you just let it happen. I've been dealing with these guys for 4 days now. Just let it happen.
That's
Albus
very
just
nice.
like puts the toque away.
Okay.
What is this
Um,
man?
And on the floor, or on the table, I guess, you see a very familiar woman that you met in Heron's Landing, who attacked a dwarf you were escorting.
You attacked a dwarf we were escorting?
Ah, yes.
Roll a history.
I'm doing too.
I hope you two roll
That's
high.
definitely cocked.
18.
14.
All right, you both remember the name Zistra.
Zistra. I remember that name, but pardon me a moment. Oh right, she was the bad guy. She was the bad guy that hired Hamish the dwarf who lied to us about his family.
How dare he?
He told us he had a family to save, and he lied.
lie to us that we saw.
I hate when people do that.
I also appreciate the fact that, like, we're in a guard barracks full of, like, mutilated bodies. We're shaking around like a woman who's also been stabbed a bunch, and there's happy festive music in the background.
We like to keep,
I appreciate it, don't get me wrong.
we like to keep things positive here.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. That whole encounter took less than 30 seconds, so word didn't really travel quickly around the castle that something was going on.
You know what, amongst the guards that came in, did we see the guy who's like, I'm not paid enough for this?
He's the one that he would have come back in with the captain of the guard.
Ah, he's a snitch.
So
Just-
he didn't explain that there was also a Hathor in the room. It's like, but
Excuse me, Hathor. I gotta go get Hathor.
Hathor, you need help. Wait, what? But you needed help in the. Did you win?
You don't know if there's secret rooms in and out of this area.
Neither would he, I guess.
That's right.
Cracked his brain.
If you saw the same person attacking somebody and walked down the street and saw, hey, well, you do a double take too.
No, you
That's what I'm
just
saying.
start shaking him.
No, I mean Taylor.
Who are you? Where's Harvey Dent?
All right, so that hat you got. Did you identify it, or you just?
I'm gonna take the time to, like I have the detect magic on, so I'm gonna take the time to
Sure.
like, try and identify it and figure it out. I forget. I think that's an Arcana check to see.
Yep.
We're in here for like 10 minutes. I'm
I-
just looking through everything. Just
That is a 9.
9. You feel like maybe it's a hat that can change your appearance.
If anything, all this at this point is like, I mean, we're in a town. What could go wrong? He puts on that.
It changes his appearance,
would
but
you
only
like to
now
look
he has
like?
a hat.
If anything, just to like test it out, he turns into like a half orc, an orc,
An orc?
to look like Udu, but just with my robes.
All right, so he
How
puts
do
on
we
this
tell
hat.
it's just the oof?
He puts on this hat and immediately looks exactly like Uvdu.
Wow,
So
Jarvis!
as
like Uvdu.
As Korth is going through and rummaging through like the different trunks and chests in here looking for anything, turns around, there's 2 Uvdus now.
What are you gonna do
I'm
about
gonna pull
it?
out my weapon.
Which one do I shoot?
My God, you're beautiful.
You're beautiful too.
Wow.
At this point, Aldous turns it off. Calm down.
Put that down. What the hell is wrong with you? Go back to shaking.
Crisis.
Go back to shaking things. You were busy.
You're.
I'll listen to this one. And I'll keep an eye on this one.
Yeah.
That sounded right.
If anything, Aldous
Pick things up, but I'm still staring at you.
Look. The hat allows me to turn in.
I don't see a hat, do I?
No.
Aldous uses the hat to change it into like a nice, lavish, like wide brim like hat.
Does this work?
Yeah.
So now there's a giant hat.
Yeah.
It's a magic hat.
I'm gonna like.
You go and try to touch the hat and there's nothing there.
It's
I'm gonna
magic.
frown at him. Just slowly, I want my
Here,
frill
here,
to come
yeah.
out.
Here. Wait. Hear me out. I'll just take off the hat.
All right, the tube comes off.
Okay. I'll just puts it on.
I won't let you do it.
Come here.
His frills are up, and it's like you can't even get it near the crown of his head.
Okay.
I
You
don't
want.
know if you can reach that. I'm
you want-
like 6.
You're like 7 feet.
Oh no, I'm like 6'6". Maybe you could, but like that would be like 7-ish feet in that area.
I mean,
You tall?
5'11", so I could reach.
You'd be
7'11".
close, yeah. You'd be like.
If anything, it's like, it's like, okay, fine. You know what? Just it's my hat now. And Alice turns it into like a hood that actually like blends in with this rose.
I'll like go and touch because it just disappeared to me.
You feel hair, like you feel his like.
Toque. How would you feel a toque, right?
You'd feel the toque.
I'd feel the toque.
Oh no. Yeah, you'd feel the texture of the toque.
Yeah.
Just pull.
It comes off and you see it too.
Just throw it away.
Alice catches it and just.
All right, so you now have a hat of disguise.
Hat of disguise.
Now you can turn yourself beautiful.
Aldous takes a moment. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you may have given us just like the most dangerous thing in this game.
No, trust me, the most dangerous things are yet to come.
Oh no.
I don't know. This seems pretty dangerous. Depending on the hands you give it to.
Well, I mean, Ilaria is not here.
Oh.
That could have been bad.
Even with Dracus, that could have been bad.
It wouldn't have fit on his head.
That's fair.
She's hit that big.
He's very large.
He's a big
Yeah.
boy.
He's a dragonborn. He's big, and he's got an odd-shaped head.
Isn't that the truth?
I
So,
think I would have a really weird shaped head too, actually.
well, that's why it wouldn't fit on your head
Oh.
because your
You're a big lizard person.
frills were up in the air. All right, so Captain Oris and Castian, they start wandering through, and they start taking account of the folk here, and they go, "All right, did any of you kill any of these guards on the floor?"
No.
No.
We showed up and not the captain was trying to get two of the guards, and I point to like guard number 2. Him and his friend who was tossed to try and kill us, and we defended ourselves mostly against the imposter captain.
They were trying to do us a frame up.
Who is this person, anyways?
Never seen him before in my life.
I was hired today.
No,
my first day.
he's pointing at the table. He's pointing at the body on the table. It's like, who is
Yeah.
this person?
I've never seen him before in my life. I don't know.
The Zistra person?
Yes, that one.
All we know is that she's bad.
Like bad.
You don't have a name. You don't have anything.
Oh, I believe Zistra was her name.
Zistra.
She makes people lie to us. Also, she's evil, I think.
Do you know anything about her at all?
She's dead.
I might.
She worked for Hush, right?
Thank you.
You did it.
Yeah, what are you talking to me
definitely
for?
know that she's dead.
She worked for Hush and the 7-something agents.
The silent agents.
Silent agents.
Good job, kid.
Well, that leads to a bigger piece of the puzzle as to how Hush and his agents were able to infiltrate the keep. Why are they here and where do they come from?
Well, they look like you.
Yes, I realize that. But I mean, when did they get here? How did they arrive in the city?
Probably they walked. That's what I do.
Is your bunk or your quarters somewhere near here?
Mine? No.
If anything, Aldous, if anything, takes a moment to actually look at the storage lockers of the bunks that are actually in this barracks to see if there's any
Yep.
hey, these are not regular issue guard material. So
Roll investigation.
investigation. Apparently, I'm still too busy fumbling with my hat. That's a 5 total as I'm opening lockers and like, I guess it's a guard.
Guess
no
got
hats
a new
in
hat.
here.
Do, do, do. Guess you can turn do. I can be oof do do do.
I can be I can be oof doo.
Yeah, you wish you would be.
I'm just gonna say, we really don't know anything that happened. We got here, I looked at some stuff, and then you waved us into this room and attacked us.
I do.
And I'm gonna be pointing at Hathor, like I'm
Yes.
speaking with Hathor.
Yeah. I'm not doubting any word you said. You've said that none of these people inside of here were killed by your hand.
I just hit that guy. I'm gonna be pointing at the girl on the table.
The other guard that was in the room when he saw Captain Oris told him what was going on, brought him back, and he'll say, yeah, no, they didn't make attacks against us.
Yes.
All right,
Yeah,
so
if any,
Dracus and Ilaria are still like tied up in the corner over there.
Oh, my
Oh, they're
friend.
tied up?
Yeah.
I thought they got grappled by somebody.
Well, there was 2 guards grappling them, but then the 2 guards came up behind you guys.
Oh, I
Oh.
didn't realize they got tied up. I thought there was like...
I might have like miscommunicated that, but yeah,
Okay, yeah.
they were bound.
Sorry, totally would have untied them.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not here.
like first thing would have untied them.
What are you guys doing? Can't you even get out of some ropes? And I go to untie them.
Good question. Could Dracus get out of the ropes?
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah. Definitely could
He
have.
would have just flexed.
Yes.
Something's wrong with Dracus. It's not like him to not flex out of some ropes.
Whereas Ilaria is going to sit there and just cry.
Yeah,
Yeah, she would have just been busy crying the whole time.
yeah.
They wouldn't have gagged her. She just would have cried.
They probably should
Oh
have.
my
No, they
God,
wouldn't.
Just
that-
kidding.
I feel like they would have gagged her at that point. Like, this is really loud.
So there's Castian's going to show up and Castian's going to like take command of the room. He's going to say, all right, we have 2 dead guards from Renthis. We have, by the looks of it, 3 dead guards from El Ryland here.
Mhm.
Like, this could start an international incident. You guys need to leave now.
Done.
What about our
whatever
talk?
you say, boss.
What about that? We came here to talk.
Captain Oris is going to say, you spoke to Olivia about their daughter's condition,
Yeah.
and she told you where you could go.
She sure did.
You should.
To hell.
You might want to perhaps use that as a means to escape the city.
Isn't the city locked down? Are they
Yeah.
letting us out?
What you need to do is you need to head towards the Grizzled Grump and look for a extremely well-built dwarf.
Sexy dwarf. Got it.
Sure.
Not better than me, right?
That's going in my notes, by the way.
Ow.
Sexy dwarf.
I'll be the judge of that.
I mean, sexy. I'm talking strength-wise. You said well built.
I'll be the judge of that.
This is definitely my weakness here.
It's
I'm gonna
okay to
I'm
be
gonna
second
feel
place,
inferior.
honey. It's fine.
Nope.
He can get you out of the city, and he will do so.
Yeet us out with his mad.
I'm just gonna.
I
is he
hope
gonna
so.
throw us?
I hope so.
No. Your other chances are to find the tribunal, and they might be able to smuggle you out.
Let's try the grizzled work first.
You just want to see this dwarf.
Hell yeah, I do.
I'm just imagining a dwarf.
Dear
cut
Dear
shoulders
Captain, do
wider
you
than he is
think
tall.
we will...
Walk sideways through doors.
Has any word... Do you know if any word has gone out past this room?
And then he forgets like Danish. Like,
As far as we know, word has not gotten out past this room.
Okay.
The guard who did leave this room looks over at the one, says, "Didn't say anything to anyone, did he?" And he just kind of like, "Nope, didn't, nope. Don't get paid enough for that."
That's right, you don't.
Well,
And then they're going to say, Rhaenys is still alive. Your ability to heal slowed the infection until the court healer was able to try to, in the same situation as the daughter Cynthia, is able to contain it, but not eradicate it.
Which one's Rhaenys? Rhaenys is the father?
Rhaenys was the guy who was shot with the crossbow.
He's alive.
Yeah. They've been saying he's dead for like 3 weeks now, but that's not true. They just assumed.
We assume a lot.
he maybe walked it off.
No, I healed him. I tried.
Just give him some orange juice, he'll be fine.
Give him some soup.
Make
Maybe
him
some
pie
lozenges.
Wait, so they
to
both
treat-
have the same sickness?
We have to.
Did he have it before or after the crossbow?
The sickness is
That
being
would be
shot.
after. I believe after. Anyway, you weren't here for this, but we originally went to go talk to the Countess about her sick daughter to try and help her. And she told us that we need to go see this druid fella.
No.
But we couldn't do that because, you know, we can't
Sidetrack
leave. So now we gotta go find a sexy dwarf so we can leave.
If you, Aldous just kind of turns to kind of like the gargano. If you don't mind, I'm gonna get going. Find a sexy dwarf at the Grizzled Grump. I'm new here. Like I just.
I'll just put a hand on his shoulder. You're coming with us, and like start slowly pulling him towards.
Just okay, just
Castian's gonna look at you and say, I guess you've been adopted.
yes, I think I was adopted when I tried to shoot magic at the imposter, but not the point. They're a rowdy bunch, they'll be fun, but they also terrify me at the same time. But you know,
This is good.
it's good. It's good.
I like terrifying people.
You're very good at it. Not as good as Dracus, but you're very...
I'm gonna frown at
Dracus is gonna be like, I don't terrify people, and he smiles and this like big toothy grin.
It's like acid smell, like, ugh.
Yeah, he's got like this, just a mouthful of teeth, and behind it more teeth.
Just in the blackness that is Dracus.
Yep.
Alright, let's go find a sexy dwarf.
All right, so you guys leave.
Yep.
Okay.
We leave. We leave
Sauna
calmly because
Wow, these are some real nice guard barracks, I gotta tell you.
I'm calm.
I'm gone. Literally like carrying all this around.
Not true. No, I'd more just like have a hand on your shoulder, and if you weren't coming, you'd just be getting dragged along.
All right,
Good at
so
making friends.
Yes.
you guys,
Makes good friends.
make your way out of the keep and head back across the bridge. Is there anything you'd like to do in town before you head towards the Grizzled Grump?
I need to buy a coat.
Probably a good idea, as it is freezing cold outside.
Yeah, sure. I need a coat too.
Yeah, you're basically naked.
It's
Like
freezing
all
out
the
here.
time.
Where's a good place for us to buy a coat?
That would be Jade Blades.
Let's go.
All right. So, heading back in, you see a familiar-looking dwarf.
Familiar, but not well built.
Not stacked.
Definitely not a stacked dwarf. So he's gonna see you guys come in. He's like, "Hey, repeat customers. I like that.
Hello,
So,
friend.
how's that potion water breathing treating you?" And Larry's gonna be like, "I haven't had a chance to use it yet. I almost sold it to get something really cool, though." It's like,
Okay.
"Well, that's cool."
Pardon me, my
Well, is
friend.
this the guy that we searched through jump doors for
Yeah.
a while?
That's where you got your socks, your egg socks from.
I'm gonna hold them up. There's probably like one mushed egg in there, so it's like, thank you.
So you're like,
They
"Oh, thank
smell.
you."
They smell.
Yes, they do.
Pardon me, my good sir, but I need a coat because I'm getting cold.
What's
All
up?
right.
Oh, he needs one too because he's cold-blooded and we're going in the snow and he's gonna freeze.
Snow?
Yeah, the
What
white
is the
stuff
snow?
it's all over.
Why?
Because we gotta go find the guy.
All right. Is there anything in particular you want? You know, we got our hands on some nice cottons. We've got some furs.
All right, I'm gonna tell you this straight up, my good young man. I want a cloak made of bear, and I don't want you to jerk me around. All right? It has to be made of bear.
Man.
Not fake bear, not real bear. I want
What's
it made
fake bear?
of a dead bear. All right?
Synthetic.
Alice with it is because he knows magic. Just what?
I want the corpse of a bear to wear on my back.
We
The
want to
skin.
get fresh or frozen.
Fresh, please.
How much of the corpse do you want?
Just the skin part.
Okay. And the fur.
Yeah, and the fur.
Okay, because just the skin is not going to help you at all.
I mean, it might a little bit, but not.
Yeah.
That's for springtime.
All right. I'll see if I can find something in town here. Anything else?
If you could get me a skull, also.
What kind of who in the right minds could get a skull? He says.
I pull out my 2 ears. I'm like, look, where there's a will, there's a way.
I mean, he was playing
Yes.
coy, but now he's just
I have
a little scared.
Alice just kind of slips in, just a regular coat, cotton coat for the winter, or the snow, please.
Okay.
Something warm. I hear snow's cold.
It's very cold.
All right.
I
I
like
will.
this.
Oh boy. Whew, I don't like being shown ears. That's really weird.
Pardon me then. I put them away.
I'm gonna put my head on like this.
I meant to say, what I meant about the skull was that if you're killing a bear for the coat, get me the skull too. That's all I meant.
I mean, I'm.
They're gonna go out back and kill a bear.
So you want
Why
a
not?
bearskin rug,
Yeah, pretty much, that I can wear.
Reynolds style.
Do you guys have adequate camping supplies for while you're out there in the harsh wilds of Owl Island?
Do I even need camping supplies?
Yeah, well, I mean, we have the card. He could sleep in the card.
Cart will comfortably fit 2, uncomfortably fit 3.
Uncomfortably fit Korth. He's large.
If it's Dracus and Korth, yeah, that's all that's in the cart.
We probably need
Lay on top.
tent.
Like
Yeah,
a
I'm
little
small.
cat.
Yeah.
If anything, with everyone being indecisive, we probably need a tent.
All right.
I already have a tent. I usually share mine with Ilaria. She cries a lot.
She's like, no, I don't.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Aldous turns to Lone and is like, do you have a tent?
I usually just sleep with Dracus.
Yeah, she does. Like a cat, she
Yeah.
curls up.
Okay.
I don't buy things.
I just have a bedroll.
You
That's all I
need
got.
something. How are you in the winter lands and you're walking around buck naked with no supplies?
I didn't know we were in the
How did
winter
you
lands
get here?
until very recently.
Aren't
I
you a
didn't
lizard?
realize until I got here that it was winter the whole time.
What'd you have?
The place was on fire when I got here.
You showed up on a heat rock into a
And
fire
then,
and you think everything's
2 days
fine?
later, I found out it was winter. And we haven't come to coats yet. We've been sleeping inside. I've just been toughing it out. I'm flexing as we walk everywhere.
Just instead of shivering, you're just flexing everyone.
You're cold-blooded. You need some supplies.
Okay,
Yes,
so
I will need eggs.
it's going to be.
Oh my.
All right, so he's going to get you the bearskin cloak. That's going to be 1 gold.
Here you are, my good sir.
And it's actual real bear,
Then I give him an extra gold for following my instructions.
but there's no skull attached to it.
That's okay.
Okay.
I'm just happy.
Takes back the second goal.
I'm just happy he didn't
You
jerk
didn't
me
include
around.
the skull.
I told him not to jerk me around and he didn't. So I'm glad I got my actual bear.
A tent for 2 people is going to be 2 gold.
Sure.
Okay.
I will pick it up because I do not have one.
So we have 2, 4. How many people are all together in the party? 6? Or do we have a 7?
Technically 7 total.
Yeah. We also have a cart that we can use for any odd numbers.
And one of us is a small child, so
So we're good with the cart, 2 tents. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And I'm getting a coat, right?
Yeah.
How
Okay,
much
so
is
it's
that?
going to be 4 silver for each of the cotton winter coats.
Gold goes into silver is
10 to 1.
10 to 1.
You said
And you said 4 silver?
Yep.
Oh man, you can really feel the bear on this lunk.
Yeah, I believe his name was Rusty.
You know what? It makes me feel better knowing that you got to know the bear before you murdered it.
I mean, I didn't. He was kind of a pain in the ass around these parts.
Most bears are. I'll tell you that for $1.
Okay.
Normally she'll tell
Get
you.
out of here right now.
No, she wants the dog.
Yeah.
No, but she told me, so I got the $1.
You didn't give me a skull. You don't get $1.
No, you have to pay her for the information.
Wait, people pay
Wait.
for that?
Why is everybody getting paid?
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm glad I got my coat.
Oh,
It's immediately warmer.
yeah. Turns out being mostly naked in the wintertime. Not a good
As
plan.
a lizard.
Yeah.
Hey,
Does it have a hood?
yep.
Does the hood fit your little flappies?
Well,
Yeah, you could probably, like, put the hood up with your flaps.
And then just like
What's going on?
Now, are you going to do anything about those feet of yours?
Oh no, we're gonna have to wait 2 days for custom shoes again.
no.
sorry.
What
guys.
can you do?
I'll just because it is winter time and he'll put his hand on your cloak and he'll use prestidigitation to make it like nice cozy warm. So your jacket is nice cozy warm for an hour.
Like a heated blanket.
I'm very curious as to what I can do with my feet.
Well, I mean, you don't have any, like,
I use
large
them for
talons
walking.
on there. But, you know, we
Wait.
can probably just find you a pair of shoes that fit.
Do you have like iguana feet? What do
I
your
think
feet
they'd
look
be
like?
like 3-toe, wouldn't they? They'd be a little spread out. Over them.
Are they like T-Rex feet or are they like iguana feet?
Yeah, they'd be closer to like lizard, wide open, right?
Sure.
Like a
They can probably accommodate.
weird thread?
Cool. So they have shoes.
Yeah. It'll cost you another 2 silver.
Like
And
big old boots.
Yep.
We're going snow stomping.
It's more like skidooing boots.
We're like, I don't really like these. They're
Just
they're kind of clunky.
wait till you stomp
I'm
something.
gonna be like a dog that just got its boots put on.
Just kicking your feet. Like,
Oh no!
I'll give him the 2 silver. We're like, I don't know if these are worth this.
You'll
Just
be
give us some
happy.
time, friend.
You'll be happy when we're out in the snow.
And I'll always have like one leg up a little.
Is there anything else you guys need before you head off?
Maybe some rations, if you got them.
I got like 10 rations right now.
I keep giving them to her.
Rations 5 silver pieces. How many do you want?
10.
10?
I want you
Yeah.
to fill these socks with eggs.
You might go better off at one of the bars to try to get that.
We can stop on the way to get the car.
Okay. It's 10 rations. That's 5 gold.
Okay, here you go.
So this is a heavy cloak?
Yep.
Although, if Dracus has got that jug, we can eat all the mayonnaise we want.
Dracus is like, I I do.
Excellent.
I also have about 6 bottles of mediocre wine.
That will come in handy later on in the trip.
Why wait till later on the trip?
Good call. He's gonna pop one of the corks and start pouring. Do you have a cup?
Yeah, he pulls out a cup and
So
just.
he's gonna pour some in there for you.
You'll find
It's a quality mid-level. You'll enjoy it.
you'll find it's very mediocre.
He just sounds like a suburban dad. You know? My lawn's pretty cut, isn't it? Do you like my hedges?
It's Kentucky
I trimmed
bluegrass.
them myself. I'm having a barbecue later. You should come by. Bring the missus. We will have mid-level wines and some cheese.
It'll be mediocre.
I abuse prestidigitation
Yeah, I
to
gave
taste
up a
like a
light
higher class
excitement.
wine.
I'm not sure that you can because it's already been magically created.
Oh yeah, it would. Fair enough. I try, and it's still mediocre. I'm like, it's better than nothing.
Well, it's on the high end of mid-level.
Yeah, they tried to make some high-end wine, and they made just not really high.
Like the clearly home, like a home brewery.
No,
but-
more like nice dinner wine,
Oh,
probably,
okay.
but not like that $300, $400 bottle.
It's like a first date wine,
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
not
it's-
like
it's a
not like
good
a 10-year
wine.
anniversary wine.
Like most people think it's a good wine, but that's if they don't know what they're doing.
Oh. Okay. Well then,
I
Alice
just
takes a
wanted to
swig,
say
cleans his glass, and puts it away.
Just the one friend. Okay.
I want to at least be sober for at least a few more hours.
Well, you clearly haven't been on the road with us.
So
He's considering a second
it's
drink.
probably 1 in the afternoon at this point.
So we need to go find ourselves a dwarf
Yeah, we can
and a bar.
Yeah, and the grizzled grump specifically.
Yes, those are the most transportable eggs. You're correct, except for maybe those sour ones.
They might have sour eggs. We didn't ask them the egg options.
That's true. God, we should freeze.
Ew.
You could
I'm gonna keep them warm in my mouth.
He's gonna have eggs in his pits.
Yes.
In your sleep, you got them stirred away. No! Wow.
Alright, yeah, so if we're done, if nobody seems to be doing anything, I'm just gonna head off because he told me I'd have to go to a bar for eggs, and that's next mission for me.
Okay.
Wait, grizzled grump, wait!
All this follows because
That's pretty close,
with
right?
the
It was like
tent
across
on
the
his
way.
back, he's good to go.
Yeah, because it's just across the square, or
Um,
because we're at the one on the far side of the main road, right? That's where you said the general store was? And the Grizzled Grump was on
Grizzly Grump was over at the docks.
all the way at the docks?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Court, this way! It's this way!
Well, I'd be going in the right direction, technically. I just thought
Technically.
I just thought it was closer.
No, it's a lot further. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you guys make your way over to the Grizzly Grump, and
I got my eyes out for a well-built orc. Or dwarf.
well-built orc.
No, dwarf.
Both.
Yeah, actually both. But specifically the dwarf.
It's like I said it'd be about 1:30 in the afternoon.
So the bar is packed.
Yeah, there's still nothing going across the water, and you get inside. They
Are
tell
your
you
friends there?
Are my friends James and Erica here?
roll investigation.
I hope they are.
So that's a 17. Oh no, it's 15.
You look around,
Bad math.
and you seem pretty. You seem pretty sure that they are not here at this point in time.
It's okay. You can
That
make
that makes sense. We kind of drank them under the table last time we saw them. probably still remember.
You mean last night?
Yeah.
They're a bunch of
I
light-
feel fine though.
Yeah, they're a bunch of lightweights. They didn't even stay up all night after.
Yeah, I even sent them home early. Thinking of them, we didn't just need the seats.
You guys definitely weren't drinking as much as they were either.
Right.
Okay.
Scanning the room as best I can for a short person who is very well built.
Roll perception.
Is it at the Grizzly Grump we had to go for this?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought we were here for the eggs.
Do you accidentally see a
That's
stacked
11.
orc and you're like, this is clearly the person?
What's that?
11.
11. You start kind of giving the room a once over. You kind of like look up the stairs on the second balcony. You look behind the counter. Look back behind the bar. You don't really see anybody of short stature.
I guess I wouldn't, being a tall person. I go up to the bar and I'm like, pardon me, barkeep.
Hi. How can I help you?
Socks behind her.
You're back, are you?
Couple things. First of all, my friend would like some eggs.
Yes.
But I am looking for someone.
Okay, well, we offer the usual rates.
No, just hear me out.
We have time.
Hear me out. I'm specifically looking for a dwarf. But like one that's
Those cost
really
extra.
beefy. Like really muscular.
I can probably still get that for you, but it might cost a little extra.
Okay, you know what? If you're gonna get me my well-built dwarf, I'll take it. Because that's what I'm here for.
Oh, all right. Hold on. And then she's gonna like, I'll have somebody come help you with the eggs.
I'm gonna say I would also like a well-built.
Dude, please.
We were sent here for well-built dwarves. Or was it one?
Let's just one. If we get two, our chances are better.
I'm. Hold on.
I'm gonna accept it. Yeah. Okay.
So someone else is gonna come by and help you with your eggs, and they're gonna ask you what kind you want.
I have a Ricola. My own voice is killing me. Thank you.
I'm gonna say eggs to go in these.
Do you want
We're
raw
traveling.
eggs? Do you want pickled eggs?
Do I want what eggs first?
Raw, pickled. Do you want the sour ones? Do you want the fresh ones?
Fresh ones and sour ones.
All right, so it's gonna take about 3 silver, but they'll fill up your socks. You have 12 eggs.
Dirty socks.
You have 12
Dirty socks.
You have 12 eggs. One in like a sock that is starting to turn green from the pickle juice, and one that is still white. Well, as white as it was when you
It was
got
dirty.
Yeah. Okay, so that first person is going to like go upstairs and head upstairs and knock on one of the doors and go inside and close the door. Anything you guys want to do in the meantime?
I'm gonna wave them over and be like, we found the guy. We found him. Come on.
Alice is going to
Super easy.
undoubtedly at least look around the room to see if he can spot a muscular dwarf man before the service they may be getting.
Technically,
You
didn't
don't know
say
what
it
we're
was a man.
doing over here. I obviously
You-
found the guy.
And this is like we're the orc said we're looking for a sexy dwarf. Did she actually say sexy dwarf? They went up to a bar and asked for sexy dwarfs. That is only
Oh, you were with us?
Or- that is a 7.
7?
Yep.
You're not seeing much of anything either. There's a lot of people in here. As you've been here for like 2 or 3 days, like before the explosion at the Red Reef, before the city was locked down, you've heard grumblings that the docks have been shut down for an unknown reason, and everybody who's been working on the docks has been hanging out at the Grizzly Grump until the docks open up. So like all the fishers, all the importers, exporters, people who would normally do a lot of the work on the outskirts of the town here, they don't get to do any of that.
No.
So they're all just kind of drinking their days away.
well.
So the bar's doing well.
At this point, Aldous
It's
is
a lot of tabs.
Aldous is gonna sit at the bar and wait to see how their endeavors unfold.
Okay. All
No
right.
clue what I'm doing.
So
We're
after
asking for a dwarf. We're getting one.
You might be getting two.
Yeah, we might get two.
after a few minutes, the barmaid comes back downstairs in tow with a dwarf, and like a thick built dwarf.
Oh, excellent! Exactly what I asked for.
5 o'clock shadow, like reddish, like white coming through. Gets behind the counter, looks up at you, and says, "I'm gonna be honest, sweetie. I never expected an orc to request my company before."
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I never expected a dwarf to have a high-pitched voice like that, but here we are.
Aldous is like can't contain himself at the bar.
He's like, sorry.
I'm
She's
gonna
gonna.
ask, like, don't dwarves usually have beards?
I mean-
what happened to yours?
The men do.
Oh, I see.
Anyways, it's gonna be 5 gold for an hour.
Okay, well, that's very flattering, and you're very cute and very well built. But I have a purpose in hiring you. Sorry, I don't like, girls. But I have a purpose in hiring you. So if I could pay you 5 gold to talk to us, because we're very lonely and we like to make friends, would that also work for you?
It's
We're
your
supposed to be
money,
doing-
sweetheart. It's your money, sweetheart. Sure, 5 gold. Let's go
All
have
right.
Come up to my room.
All right, come on, everyone. We're gonna go hang out with
Everyone?
this.
Oh.
Oh, just me?
Yeah.
If anything, Aldous like
It
ways
would
like
be quieter with all of us.
Price just went up to 13 gold.
No. I don't want to pay.
All right, fine. I'll go with you.
All right, so Duke goes upstairs with this dwarf lady.
It's okay, she'll pay you to leave.
Thanks.
Aldous
Talk
turns
around.
low like,
Talk out to anybody on anything.
do you want like a sweet or something?
What's that?
Oh.
Sure. If anything, Aldous like waves down a bar and like, I don't know, asks for a sweet roll to like give the kid because it's a bar. Kid's probably gonna be.
She's like 12.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Our chef here makes. You ever heard of a cinnamon bun?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm looking for. If you could please get me one.
All right. So there's 2 schools of thought in this. Raisins or without raisins?
Let's be safe and go without raisins.
Oh, you're not gonna like these ones then.
You want to get one of each, and we'll figure it out.
No, there's only the one. You get it with raisins. I'm
Well,
warning you beforehand. It's got raisins in it.
That's okay. You know what? We'll deal with it. I'll take 2.
All right. That'll 2 silver.
Sure.
Okay. A few minutes goes by, and you have 2, like fresh out of the oven, cinnamon buns with frosting.
I take both of them.
Aldous isn't surprised. That was kind of like his point, and it's like, it's a kid.
Okay. So, what are you doing this time?
I will order some food
Okay.
and some beverage.
So, how very generic of you.
One beverage, please.
Wow, we're at a bar.
What kind of food would you like? We got lots on the menu. Not a lot of fish, however. We can't actually get on the water to fish.
It's okay. I like food and eggs.
Okay.
I just don't want to eat these eggs.
Same as these.
They're there for travel.
Those are for later eggs, I get it. You know, if you just bought a chicken.
What kind of chicken?
An egg-laying chicken?
They lay eggs, and I'm gonna like look at the one. I'm assuming there's this like chickens cooked all over the place. Like they lay eggs.
Yeah.
How?
You know, my understanding of lizardborn might be a little off, but weren't you hatched from an egg?
Yes.
It's the same concept.
Do you have a chicken?
We might have a chicken or two, yes.
Can I buy your chicken?
I will talk to the owner and see if he's willing to sell one of his egg-laying chickens. Okay.
In the meantime, food.
In the meantime, food. He's gonna go over to like one of the roast and like grab one of the rotisserie chickens and like split it open in front of you and present it.
I'll start eating it.
I'm super happy because I want to see the budding friendship between Korth and a chicken.
Hell yeah. Can't wait to name this chick.
All right, sweetie, you got me for an hour. What do you want to know?
All right. So I like just sit down across from her, and I'm like, "Look, we got this job we got to do out of town, and I was told that a very strong, attractive dwarf could help us and help us get out of town. Now you meet that criteria, so are you my dwarf?"
I can do a lot of things for you, sweetheart, but I can't get you past the gods.
Can you find me a dwarf that will?
Oh, I'm sure he's hanging around here somewhere. He rarely ever leaves.
Or which one is he?
You'll know him when you see him.
I give her another gold, and I'm like, "Which one is he?"
He's probably in one of the rooms next door. And if I swear to God, if you start knocking on doors,
That's my job.
you're going to... People are paying for a good time over here.
Oh, so he is a dwarf of service.
No,
No?
Being
Just
serviced.
paying.
he's paying
Oh.
to be serviced.
Alright, I got you. Okay. Well, I don't think I need an hour of your time, but I don't know when this dwarf is going to be done. So, I don't know, you want to play cards or something?
Like, all right. She's gonna go over and grab a deck of cards. And
So, like, I'm just going to sit there
Start
with
telling
her
her stories.
and be like, "So, what's your name? What's your story?"
So she's gonna tell you that the name she tells people is Annabelle, and that she's been around here for the last 210 years.
That's a long time. I'm only
That's a
25,
long time
you
for
see.
that job.
Well, it's like dwarves can live up to 400 years, right? So I mean, she's technically middle-aged.
I don't know nothing about that, honey. Orcs are here for a good time, not a long time.
Dwarves are here for both.
Ah,
We're here for a good time, but we definitely don't want it to end.
I got you. I like you.
And you like look around the room, and she's got like a lot of like really nice things, like nice jewelry,
Well, it's a good thing
nice,
I didn't go to the room.
like all that kind of stuff.
Fancy.
She's like, a lot of this is family made.
Oh, that's cool. The only thing my family makes is things related to pummeling people to death.
Makes
So
sense.
corpses.
Well, everyone's got to have a hobby.
It's a pretty lucrative hobby in wartime, I guess.
Yeah, and orcs are always at war.
Yeah, it's kind of a thing we do. It's our primary objective. Fighting, punching things, killing things.
Yeah.
It's not a bad life. For, the 40 years we get to do it.
All right, so we're gonna leave that. They're having a grand old time playing Go Fish, and you guys are sitting downstairs and enjoying your sweet roll, your cinnamon buns. Korth is debating the logistics of a chicken.
I'm looking at the chicken that's in front of me like,
Like it's split open, but you're like actively sitting there like, where's the eggs? And just constantly manipulating the chicken.
I understand that eggs come in nests. I don't know so much that they come out of the animal on there. I'm not.
You're gonna
One
find it out.
plus
Don't worry.
one does not equal egg.
All right, so as you guys are waiting downstairs in the bar, people are tending to be a little more rowdy and starting to get a little more drunk as the strike on the dock is going on for almost a week now, and they kind of want to get back to work. You guys are sitting at the bar, right?
Yep.
A very drunk man is going to come up beside you, and He's like walking forward, just kind of like stumbling a little bit, and he's gonna like fall into you as he like slams his tankard on the counter. He's gonna
He fell into him?
like just like shoulder,
Yeah,
to shoulder.
like staggered into it.
Yeah.
Like,
Not super hard.
if anything, Aldous was like, "Hey, friend," and like claps him on the shoulder.
So good at
Friendly.
making friends.
And he's gonna look at you and say, "Friend, buy me a beer and I'll be your friend."
How much is a beer?
3 copper.
Sure. I was like, "Here you go, sir. Here's another beer."
He's been like, "Hey, waitress, he's buying my next round." And she's been like, "No, you're cut off." And he's like, "Look, I can't find work to feed my family. What am I supposed to do except sit here and get drunk? We can't leave the city. We can't head out on the water." And then the second voice is going to chime in. "This is all that Count's fault, that stout bastard." And followed by a third. "If he hadn't knelt over to that pointy-eared prick in the next province over, we'd have a chance to build something for ourselves. Instead, we pay all the taxes to some shit-elf king." Eventually, the voices start going in more dissent and growing in number until there's talks of protests and possibly a coup. You can hear these things. You can hear the voices getting loud outside.
Is that how you showed up?
If anything, Aldous is like,
Is
Probably.
he wearing a green sash?
Roll investigation.
I'm having a good old time upstairs.
14.
14? You know, you can't get quite a good enough look, but you thought you might have saw a flash of green when Buddy was stumbling over.
Like, yeah, we would have noticed that earlier. No, he was not.
On the second floor, a voice bellows down, "Enough bitching, you little piss ants. You know, fishing is the only way to make some money around here. You could swing an axe and join the foresters, join the guard, or hell, take a plot of land outside and try your hand at farming the frozen vale like everyone else has. Hell, even the tribunal will accept mangy little piss ants like yourselves." The room falls silent and everyone freezes. Looking at the top of the stairs is a very well-built dwarf man who's tying up his pants, wearing a white shirt and brown trousers. What he is missing in height, he makes up for in width. He strolls down the stairs,
like
commanding the
Strongman.
respect of the room, grabbing a mug of meat from the end of the bar. "Now!" There's a lingering pause that fills the air. "Anyone got anything else to say?"
I'm gonna say, "You're the guy we were looking for."
The first guy, who's beside you and I'm assuming between you two,
yeah.
he's gonna... "I'm not afraid of you, Adele. You can't protect him forever. Times are changing. He won't be the Earl forever." The dwarf very quickly finishes his mug, slams it down. "Times are a-changing. But maybe you need to learn a thing or two about the stubbornness of dwarves. Perhaps I'll teach you. Come on, if you think you can overthrow a king, then start with me."
Aldous like pushes the drunk guy and like purposely like pushes him hard enough that he like staggers aggressively towards him.
Okay, roll athletics.
Oh jeez.
It's not going to be a high DC. He's drunk.
That's a 9.
9? Yeah, that's still more than enough to do it. Like, he starts heading towards him, and you watch as this dwarf just like finishes the mead, puts it down, sees him coming towards him, flips the cup around in his hand, and like slams him in the head with it. But he hits the ground, does not get up. "Anyone else?" Hush.
Go under the
I'm
table.
gonna stand up and like, "We were looking for you." I'm gonna say 1 for him.
So he's like, "Don't worry about me, I drink free here." And then
How did you work that out?
he's gonna have a seat with you guys. He's gonna with Dracus and Alaria, and he's gonna say, "My sister mentioned you might be in town. Might not have gotten out before the explosion. And my niece is still really sick."
I don't know any of this yet. Not
Well, from
Yeah.
I'm new to this group, but we were informed we may be able to help that niece, and we need some assistance to get into position, so to speak.
I need to leave.
Oh,
Dracus is sitting there. He's still like, yeah.
He's like, that is correct.
He is absolutely right. In no uncertain terms, we need to leave. And he will tell you, he's like, I can absolutely do that. How many are there?
6.
I believe we're technically 7 total.
Is there a 7th around? Okay, 7.
So,
Okay. All right.
Is Harriet coming too? 8.
Harriet's too busy trying to pick up the remnants of the fallen kingdom that was the Red Reef
Yeah,
in
Harriet's
town.
job burned down. She needs to fix it.
They need to get their shit sorted out. She's like one of the few remaining members in town here.
I remember they all died in that fire.
I didn't know they all died.
Bunch of them did.
11 people survived the fire. Or the attack. Alright, so I need you guys to meet me just outside of the Red Wreath later on tonight.
There is no inside of the Red Wreath.
Which is why we're meeting outside the Red Wreath.
The instant is the outside.
Correct. We'll find it, buddy.
I know where it is.
I was there when it burned down.
First I watched it start burning, and then it burned down.
Okay. So, at that point, he's gonna finish his drink, get another one, and head back upstairs. Open one of the doors, close it.
Well,
And at that
I
point,
liked him.
Uvdu's gonna open the door and come downstairs.
I'm
An
gonna
hour
walk
well
out.
spent.
I'm gonna walk out and be like, bye, Annabelle. Thanks for the good hour. I hope you find your family.
Thank you. I mean,
What a nice lady.
I know where my family is. The door closes.
What a nice lady. And I come sit down and I'm like, she wasn't the one we were looking for.
we found the one we were looking for.
Oh.
We're meeting him later. We'll just meet him.
It was
later.
huge.
He was stacked. He decked. See that dude on the ground still? He was
What?
decked like an
With
hour
a
ago.
cup still stuck to his head.
Oh no, the
That's
cup's
a-
not stuck to his head. Yeah.
That's a pretty good job. I think that guy might be dying.
He's unconscious. He's not dying.
Okay.
So by the point you get down there,
I'll give him, I'll give
some
him
of
a
his
little
friends are.
like push with the foot. See if he...
No, by the time you get down there, like some of his friends have kind of like have started picking him up and like, you know, sitting him down away from the area.
Well,
I mean, if they need smelling salts, I have those socks.
Go ahead, see if you can help. Roll medicine.
Yes, medicine. 9.
you just like slam it into his face. It's the pickle sock.
You got
Jesus.
yeah.
It's
You
wet.
take the pickled sock and it's nice and wet, and you like stick it right in front of his nose, and it
I'll
starts
touch him with
dripping.
it. It's,
yeah,
it's touching his face.
it's like dripping on him, and like the vinegar and like the egg smell, and it's just. He like wakes up and just like vomits.
like, don't get it on my eggs.
Oh my, that man is very sick. Of course, get your eggs away from there. That man is
I
sick.
did.
Dracus is just gonna like, well, that took a turn.
He's okay. I helped.
Alaria's gonna be like, good job, sweetie. So what should we do in the meantime?
How long did he say? He said evening?
Night.
Like night?
Night.
Well, we're pretty well rested at this point. Still.
I mean, I need a bit of rest to recover my blessings. Yes, blessings.
Yes, I could use the same.
I don't know what you guys are talking
If anything, Alice will ask if he can like rent a room for like the afternoon. That's not used for entertainment.
No, not here. Unfortunately, all of our rooms are.
I'm
You
gonna
guys
look
are
at him.
busy.
Didn't you just buy a tent?
You know what? You win, Korth. You win. I'll be outside resting at a tree or something. Get away from this nosy place.
The barmaid's gonna come back and said the owner is willing to sell you one of his chickens.
I'm gonna slide a copper over the table.
It's
2 coppers.
make one of those a gold and it's a deal.
I'll slide one.
All
I'll
right.
give her a silver and a gold.
Okay, so with the gold you buy the chicken, and with silver you buy 10 days worth of chicken feed. Now she's gonna bring around this cage, and
Is she gonna teach me how to take care of this thing?
yeah, if this is what you want to do for this short rest that you guys are gonna take here.
I'm perplexed, so I want to listen.
Would I get any health out of this rest if I do this?
But you can roll your hit dice, yeah.
Okay.
So basically, she's gonna go over like maintenance of the chicken with you, and she's gonna come over with this like.
As soon as she gives me the chicken and like turns around, I'm gonna start like.
Well, no, it's in the cage, and she's not letting it out of the cage. So
I will open the cage immediately.
she's gonna be like, "Hold on now." He's a little angry. Sorry, she.
I'm gonna like start calling.
He's a little angry.
She's a little angry. And you like see this thing, and this cage is like almost entirely filled with feathers.
I'm gonna like stick a finger in. Can my fingers fit?
Yeah. That will hit. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
No, hit the chicken?
you got pecked.
Oh,
You take 2 points of damage.
I like it.
She's like, you might not want to do that. She can be pretty aggressive. She will put out 1 egg a day,
That's not very many eggs.
but over the course of a week, that's 10. So yeah, this chicken is like 100% feather, and it's just because it's such a cold area that the chickens have their own natural way of combating
Oh,
the
it's
cold.
like one of those big puffy chickens.
Yeah.
That's adorable. It's got the big puffy legs.
You know, we've
What happens if I open the cage?
she's going to escape, probably attack you.
Don't open the cage. Keep your beautiful chicken.
It's what you do with the chicken is up to you. And she like slides it over, and
Yeah.
You know, my great auntie Ronk had chickens. The angrier the chicken, the better the eggs. That's what we used to say. That's
I already decided I liked this thing when it pecked me.
you get extra anger from the angry eggs.
we called it Carla, but you can call it whatever you want.
What a lovely chicken. I love Carla. Carla the
I
chicken.
wonder how long this chicken will survive.
Last
Very
time
long.
you gave us a chicken, we yeeted it into another dimension.
Yes, you did.
Wait.
That was a different
Story for
campaign.
later. Story for later.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna be left alone with this chicken.
No, Uju said she's gonna stay here and watch with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you don't do anything
I'm gonna
weird.
cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
Wait, you can do that?
Oh god.
Pardon me. Give me
All
half
right.
a second.
Yeah, Dan needs a Ricola to do a Carla voice.
Oh, I see. Those might be yours.
Oh!
You can do that?
Yeah.
Apparently.
Oh,
Because
because
he
he's
could-
got the
because it's
totem.
totem.
totems, right.
Okay, you cast Speak with Animals with the chicken.
Uvdu's just sitting there, and the whole time this is happening, all she hears is.
From both of them.
Yep. I'm just like, wow, I stayed for this.
So, what would you like to say to the chicken?
Hail and
First thing I'm
welcome.
gonna say is, where do the eggs come from?
She's like, my butt.
I need to look up the specs for a chicken to see what kind of intelligence they have.
Low.
Yes.
About as low as mine.
Oh god.
You guys are just like the perfect pair. You go on
I'm
your own
going to
adventure.
love this chicken. I'm going to
Oh my god, this chicken is hey hey.
George.
Yeah.
This chicken is hey hey from Moana.
Courth and Carla.
It's
they're
pretty
best
dumb.
friends
Nice.
going on adventures together.
All the winds are going.
Monster. Chicken.
Monster, yes.
Well, you have to look through the monsters to find chickens.
Maybe it's in the back of it.
I'm so excited for this chicken.
Closest, closest I've got is an abyssal chicken. That's not gonna help.
Abyssal.
Yeah,
Your soul is mine, Lazenay.
You have a dark void chicken.
That's like on Stardew.
Yeah,
I mean,
avoid
I have a
mayonnaise.
hawk, and its intelligence is a -4.
I found it on Wikipedia. Dan. I found it on D&D Wiki.
What's the intelligence of a chicken?
2.
Okay, so it's
Two?
-4, yeah.
It is
Minus
-4.
four.
His strength is 3, dexterity is 10, constitution is 8.
Strength is 3.
Wisdom is 12. He's very wise. I'm
How
a
charismatic
wise
is a chicken?
Sorry?
4.
I'm gonna say this chicken is a little more charismatic because it's like nicely colored.
It's a 4.
More charismatic than our
And it has
our
a
whole
pass-
party.
And it has a passive perception of 11, which is about as much as our party does.
Okay, so you're casting Speak with Animals.
Yep. What?
What is that? Enchantment?
Uh,
Divination?
Divination.
Yeah, I'll just read that.
Define the chicken as tiny beast on the line.
It's limited by their intelligence. Okay, so this is gonna be a one-sided conversation. Okay, what would you like to ask the
Where do
chicken?
the eggs come from?
Me. Bagog.
Where from you?
Me. Bagog.
Carla's voice. It's
I'm
from
going to
me.
feed you.
What's that?
I said I'm going to feed you. No.
Okay.
Put a little bit of seed in there.
Peck.
We are friends now.
Okay. Peck. Bagog.
I'm just going to keep the cage now.
Good talk.
It's a good talk.
Peck.
Bagog.
Bagog.
What's your chicken's name?
She just said Carla.
It's Carla the chicken. That's very nice. It's a very pretty chicken.
I can't really tell. It's all feathers.
Well, she's probably cold.
Are you cold?
Peck. What's cold?
No.
And then every time this happens, all I see is like,
Bark, bark,
buck,
bark.
buck, 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 buck. And I'm like, no. I'm like, I'm glad you made a friend. You're so good at making friends.
I'm the
People
best.
friends, animal friends,
All the friends.
so many friends.
Alright, so that's what happened in your short rest. What did you get up to? You still hiding into the bar?
Oh, we can roll.
Yeah, basically. I've discovered a new love for sweet things because I've never had them before. So now I'm just like, oh, more please.
Okay. And so how much money would you have spent there eating sweet things at the bar?
0. I
0?
would have just taken things that I saw.
Roll sleight of hand.
I'm good at that. 17.
17?
Yoink.
Yeah, you go from table to table and just kind of like, you you're like, yeah, throw.
Probably would have gotten sugar high in the process.
Oh god.
Great.
It's being the
Yeah, literally nobody is catching you. So yeah, you go from like table to table to table to table and just start.
Sweets!
Stealing all the sweets.
Mm-hmm. Eating the sweets
eating them.
into my mouth.
What? We're very good at
You're gonna
eating.
sugar crash real hard. Like, so you're like,
Yep.
What are you up to for your short rest?
I'm just outside the bar reading my tome, just kind of letting my blessings return to me.
Gotcha. Okay.
Wondering how he got himself into this mess.
Yeah, that's largely it. Is more of a, oh god, been given boring jobs before. Now I'm given this.
What the hell?
I come back and I'm just like, what's going on?
If you like come outside and like, where's more? Where's more? All this is like, stop.
Why is your skin smooth?
That's probably the most words Lone has ever said to someone.
I'm human.
Oh.
What's your name?
I'm alone.
You're alone, like lone, or
Yeah.
alone, like
Yeah.
by yourself?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You are
Yes.
on loan.
Yes, I'm on loan, but my name is Aldous.
Yes.
Okay? Okay. It's nice to meet you. You need to sit down for a bit, because you're going to get real tired real soon.
I don't know what you're talking
Aldous, like, just scoops up the small child, throws all
Potato sack.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys take your short rest and head over to the Red Wreath.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys make your way over to the Red Wreath and just kind of like hang out and wait. It's getting to be pretty dark, and for the first time in the night sky, you actually see like northern lights. You see those green and blue lights dancing across the sky in odd shapes and patterns, and
We're outside.
yeah,
Oh, we're at the Red Wreath?
yeah.
I don't see them.
They're very pretty.
Yeah, you get out there and very clear sky. You can see both of the moons are currently out in full.
I'm gonna be very confused with where I'm supposed to be waiting. I'm gonna be inside of the building and then outside of the building. Just walking around.
Inside? Outside. Inside? Outside.
Good job, Coral. Keep up that hustle.
I'm just walking around looking for him. Like, where am I supposed to be?
He said to me, here, right, where's the short man?
After about 40 minutes of waiting, you guys you hear the sound of a cart making its way down
God, I hope it doesn't
the
explode.
cobblestone road,
If that cart goes boom, I swear to God.
Yeah.
heading towards you guys.
If anything, just as a precautionary thing of like, Aldous will put his hood up and like, his skin will glow for a bit as he casts mage armor on himself.
Sure. Okay. Perception check.
Sure.
I can perceive things.
You don't have dark vision, so you'd be doing a disadvantage.
I also don't have dark vision, so
Disadvantage.
Welcome to the party.
I got 18.
Oh.
I got 12.
disadvantage, or I would have been happy.
Yeah, disadvantage.
That is a 12.
Okay.
That is a modified 20 for Taylor.
At disadvantage?
Well, I rolled a 20 and a 16, so.
Alright, yeah.
You too.
The three of you immediately recognize it as your own cart with your own horses. Oh, you don't.
Yeah, you probably
you don't
don't.
know the cart. So you two
Wow, that
immediately-
looks like it should be familiar.
Okay, chill. God. I thought with Abigail it would be like sass.
Hey, it's
Joke's
way
on
less
you.
sassy.
So the two of you who do alone, you guys immediately recognize it as your cart.
Who's driving it?
The dwarf. Del.
And our two horses, Stephen and Steven.
What would the be more?
Aldous hears this, and just like, you hear just.
You don't get
You're the
what's so weird
smartest
about
one
it.
in the room. You should be loving this.
I'm.
But it's also a curse.
If anything, he's just like, it's culture shock, I think. I just not
Why?
used to creative naming, and
One Steven
This
is
is
a V,
Carla.
one is with a PH.
I mean, Carla's a good name for
Yeah.
a chicken.
What's wrong with Steven?
It's the fact that there's two Stevens.
Well, there's two
Well-
horses.
One's Steven with an F.
Are all
One's Steven with a PH. I
I mean, I was going to ask that it are all horses a Steven, but you know what? That answers my question. Pardon me.
Where the hell are you from?
Yes, I
You
know
don't know
this
what
one.
names are.
I mean, the names I'm used to are all like weird syllables, like all and dis.
Oh, like Gronk and Thud.
Yes, but
Okay.
you combine them together, or like take half of one and put it with the other.
So like Thonk.
Yes.
Ah, I got you. I have a cousin named Thonk. Yeah.
Interesting. You'll have to tell me more on the
Oh,
road.
he
No,
died in
don't
the
say
war.
that.
He died in the war. There's not much to tell. He was a
I was
nice
gonna
fella.
say you might want to get on. We don't have much time.
I'll just like off support.
Yep.
Hold on. Right beside him.
Okay, so who's in the cart?
I'm sitting beside the dwarf.
I'm in.
Okay,
I'll
so
see.
you're in the front with him. Okay,
Because I like him. He's tough.
And
We'll
handsome.
get along.
okay. So you guys, Blair is going to walk alongside the cart as she cannot fit in it, and you guys.
And we're all crammed in the back.
He is going to head to the gates.
Where's Flair
Is
the Centaur?
is Ilaria riding on top?
I didn't realize that
Okay.
was part of our party. Okay.
Yeah, that's the seven.
Moving on, sorry.
So he's going to head up to the gates, and the guards hold. It's you again. You know that your sister is not going to get away with this all the time, right? He's going to like flip him a platinum and say, "I don't know what you're talking about. I was never here, and you never saw me." He like catches the platinum. He's like. He just like the two guys there. They just start pushing open the gate. We're gonna get in a lot of trouble for this, Dill. He's like, only if you get caught.
I like his style. We need to keep this dwarf.
Hits the reins, and horses start picking up. Stephen and Steven start making their way, and you guys are once again outside of the city, in the barren, frozen wastes of northern Elrond.
Ah, beautiful. It's good to get out of the city.
Especially a lockdown, at least.
All right, I think that's what we're going to call it tonight. So, to anybody who's still watching, thank you very much for joining us. If you enjoyed the art assets in the stream, you can type in !art in the chat, and you can get a link to the artist, in this case Tiffany, who does the art assets for us. And if you enjoy the ambient music, you can just type in !music in the chat, where you can find Sword Coast Soundscapes music. He has allowed us to use his music in our stream. We should be back next Friday, and have a good weekend, guys. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.